leveraging happiness or leveraging positivity, whatever you want to call it. You know, the reason why I put this one in is because I am so saddened when I read in the newspapers over the last 3 to 4 months, depression rates today are 10 times greater than what they were in the 1930s Great Depression. Get this, the mean onset age of depression 35 years ago was 29 years old. Today it is 14 years old. The World Health Organization now predicts that depression will be the #1 cause of illness by the year 2015. It'll overtake cancer. There must be a way how we can counteract this. There must be a way how we can leverage happiness purposefully within our own lives, within our communities, within our society as well. Here's some research that was done just literally in the last 18 months. Get this is fascinating research. Optimistic salespeople outsell their pessimistic colleagues by 56%. Happy students show 3 times more creativity than their unhappy counterparts. Positive doctors perform better diagnoses than their neutral counterpart. This is a great study that was done, right? They got a whole heap of doctors and they divided them into 3 groups. The first group they primed to be happy. The second group they gave them all this academic, all those resources. And then the third group they said, go into this particular case completely neutral. You know, in every single case, the doctors that were primed to be happy outperformed their peers by over 35%. And get this, you know what they gave the doctors to prime them to be happy? You know what they gave them? Chocolate. And they weren't even allowed to eat the chocolate before they go in, because if they ate the chocolate, then they'll actually have their blood glucose levels. Here's another study that was done. Happy nuns outlive neutral or unhappy nuns. Apparently, nuns are the best group of people to do study on. Do you know why? They eat the same, they dress the same, they live the same way, and also they're quite cheap. But what they actually found with these nuns, they studied the nuns' journals for many, many, many years. Now get this, at age 85, 90% of the happy nuns were still alive. At age 85, 70% of the unhappy nuns had actually passed away. You know that age-old saying that happiness leads to good health? It's now backed up by so much research now in the area of positive psychology, neuroplasticity. Fascinating. Staff told they are more appreciated by their boss, increase their productivity by up to 30%. Positive workers with greater levels of productivity produce higher quality work and perform better in leadership. They're also less likely to take sick days, become depressed, or even quit. And the reality of all this is this. If we are not priming ourselves and our colleagues in a happy and a positive way, we are handicapping us in regards to our performance, successfulness rates, productivity, and even profitability by up to 50%. Leveraging happiness within your own lives, within your communities, within your line. It's down. You know what this shows? You know what this shows? Happiness starts with you. Happiness starts with you. Too often I have people come up to me and they say, oh, look, Sam, this person in my staff, this family member, they're always so sad, so depressed. And I say, wait a second, happiness starts with you. I've just proven in less than 10 seconds that happiness is a lot more contagious than negativity. Happiness is a lot more contagious than neutral or nothing. Happiness starts with you. Let me do another exercise very, very quickly. So what I'm proving right now is happiness starts in your own physiology. It's the way that you hold yourself. It's right here. Happiness starts here. It's a conscious choice and a decision that you make. Emotion is inspired by motion. Happiness is a conscious choice and a decision that you make in everything to show up 110%. Happiness is a conscious choice and a decision that you make in your own physiology. You try being depressed. You try being sad when your physiology says otherwise. Watch this, ready? Shoulders back, chest out, head high, big eyes, loud voice. Oh my gosh, I'm so depressed. I'm so sad. Can you notice how sad I am? You can't. Happiness is a conscious choice and a decision that you make in everything. Do you show up 110% in every meeting and every time you meet someone? Do you show up 110% when you're with your family, when you're with your wife, your husband? Are you there? Do they have 100% of your attention? Leveraging happiness is about a conscious choice. It is your decision, not your condition, no matter how many conditions that you might be going through. No matter how many problems or issues or burdens or crises that you might have, it is your decision. It's a conscious choice that you make in every single situation, before every meeting. Before I walked into this door here this morning, before I walked in that door yesterday morning, it was a conscious choice and a decision that I'm going to show up 100%, 110%. Do you show up in everything that you do? What I want you to do, I want you to give 5 people, let's give 10 people a massive big high five. Grab your seats. Well done. Let's wrap this up.